Show, check it, we sees none other than my main man, Abraham Froman, who studies environmental science down at the Harvard Community College in Montgomery County.
That's Harvard College in Boston, Massachusetts.
I know, man. My brother goes there.
Yes,
cool.
I'm sure he does.
Okay. Alright, so like, we's gonna take a tour in, oh, by the way, man, you like me ride, man? I snatched it from the Congressional Country Club down the road. It's nice, man. Nice
I
news.
did not hear that.
Right. Okay, so we's gonna take a tour into the Jurassic Park. So keep your eyes open for any big dinosaurs like a T-Rex or a Velociraptor, man. Right, man?
One thing you should be aware of, and our entire viewing community should be aware of, is that there are actually no dinosaurs in the deciduous forest.
Right, man. I think what my friend's trying to say here is that, as you know from the movie, although it may seem safe, at any point in the adventure you can get eaten alive by this big dinosaur. Right, man?
Yes, no, that's actually incorrect. Although the deciduous forest is a very biodiverse community.
Yeah, right.
Ah!
Alright, so what's like the abiotic factors of the rainforest?
It's actually the abiotic factors, and we're in the deciduous forest.
Yeah. Or what you said. Yeah.
Well, you see, there are several abiotic factors that influence the deciduous forest. From migration, erosion...
Erosion, man. Down with erosion. Hydroponics, too, man.
Yes, well...
There's some great stuff there, man.
I am not going to get into that right now. Thank you. You got the migration, erosion, seed dispersal, and the other one was, well, I'll get back to that. But we have 4 seasons, obviously, so the leaves will fall to the ground and decompose and erode, causing the soil to become very fertile. That is why the deciduous forest has a very fertile... Please don't do that. That is very important to our environment.
Yeah, papers, man.
I mean, there is one positive side. These will now decompose and make that just very, very fertile soil. But
right on, man.
But you know, that's a shame. Please don't do that again.
Right on.
Well, the deciduous forest actually goes in layers, so the seed dispersal is very interesting in this perspective. We'll start with the very large trees, the oaks, and the seeds, of course, come from the trees and all the plants, but from the trees come down to the ground and bud. The buds require less light than the regular trees, so they get the shading from all the nice leaves. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, sir.
Oh, man.
Sir,
Chill, man.
please,
Chill.
sir, do not do that to the trees.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
That's cool, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't do it again.
Respect, man. Respect.
All right. Respect. Okay. Well, as I was saying, the seed dispersal causes kind of like an ecotone between, of course, where the humans create their own land and create fields, or where livestock or any animals that feed on the grass or plants of that nature. It'll actually start low to the ground, and as you get further and further into the woods, the trees will grow in height, of course, because the seed dispersal spreads them along.
Right on, man. That's good.
Yeah.
So like, what kind of amidals do you see around here? Is there going to be like a T-Rex? Because, you know, if we do, I got my 9 on me. Respect, man.
Actually,
take that thing down.
Tyrannosaurus rexes are extinct, and you're
Right,
not
man.
going to have to use your 9.
Extinct.
I got your 6G.
Right, man. Alright, so like, whilst we start walking here, let me ask you a question. How does all the little animals manage to survive in the jungle here with like all the velociraptors trying to like get at it, you know what I mean? Like,
As I said, there are no velociraptors in the deciduous forest. They have been extinct for, I believe, 5 million years. Now, this is a very interesting point. This is a way that the animals interact with the environment, and the environmental conditions help the animals.
Right.
You see, the squirrels collect the nuts, and they, for the winter. During the winter, the temperature cools down. This decrease in temperature actually helps to preserve the nuts, so the squirrels can have them for long periods of time when they are in much less active in the community.
Like the emerald nuts that you see on the commercials. Like,
No, these are
I
acorns.
like the emerald nuts, man. That stuff's
Yes, they
good.
are delicious, but
The squirrels
acorns,
like the emerald nuts, man.
I think they might eat them if we gave them to them. However, you do not want to interfere
Yeah,
with
with the Easter
wildlife.
Bunny, man.
That
The
is one
Easter
of the
Bunny and Santa Claus were on
sir,
the
please,
commercial, man.
please, I'm trying to educate you here.
Oh, man.
Interfering with the environmental life is almost always a negative thing. Animals recently have had to make very many adaptations in order to survive with
With the raptors.
no,
man.
with the humans, who can be even more detrimental than I'm sure velociraptors could be to an environment.
But if you didn't see the movie, man, like the raptors tore up the people because they like smart, man. They work in like packs, man. But the T-Rex
Okay,
sometimes...
okay, sir.
Oh, man.
Let me just tell you something. Velociraptors are extinct. They have been extinct for many millions of years.
Wow, man.
Please stop bringing them up, or I will be
man.
forced to discontinue this interview. Thank you.
Oh, right, good. It's good. Respect.
Okay. Well, what I was saying about the red fox is a very interesting creature also. It lives right around the ecotone between the larger part of the deciduous forest with the more flat land like plains, or between a farm and a forest.
Oh, man.
It hunts small rodents like squirrels, rabbits, and other things of that nature. And its bushy tail, sometimes called a sweep, helps it move around really quickly.
Sorry about this, man. All this talk about trees is making me want to have a doobie.
Please do not light that. Do not light that now. Oh my God. Put that away, or this interview is over.
All right, man. Chill, man. Chill, man.
Now, as I was saying, global warming creates rapid temperature changes. These changes sometimes exceed animals' tolerance level of the abiotic factors of the environment, causing them to migrate north for a cooler environment. However, of course, they can't go north forever. So this is a problem we definitely are concerned about. Another thing is basically cutting down on the forest for farms, for housing, suburban areas, things of that nature. The farming, of course, is just very detrimental. It takes away habitats from many animals, making it very just much less biodiverse, taking away from the biomass and things of that nature.
Kill the farms, man. Kill them.
Yes, the farms are very detrimental, although we do need them for food. Now,
Something else, too, man. Need farms.
yeah, okay.
All right, man.
I don't know what you're referring to now. Okay,
All right, man.
but we go in suburbia, cutting down all the trees, once again, takes away the habitat of many animals, although it does allow for the prosperity of certain animals. This is just to show how adaptable this ecosystem is.
All right, man.
The raccoons, deer, rabbits, squirrels all thrive in that kind of environment where they can feed on the trash and all the domesticated fruit, seeds.
Oh, look, man. Look, man. Look. It's a squirrel right there, man. Look, see the squirrel?
This is great. Oh, look at that.
Right, man. I got it, man.
What an interesting being. What was that sound?
I got this thing,
What
man.
was that sound? No!
Oh, I got it, man. I got it.
Why? Why would you do something
kill
so heartless? That's
Kill
a
man.
living being. You know what? This interview is over.
Come on, man. Chill out.
I cannot stand this anymore.
Come on, man.
I cannot stand
I'm
what
sorry,
you've done
I'm
to me.
sorry.
You
I'm not-
mock
I'm sorry.
my college, my university.
All right, I'm sorry.
You insult this beautiful environment.
I'm sorry.
You think velociraptors aren't extinct, for God's sake.
Oh, man.
No, you look at me. I've had enough of your shenanigans. I've tried to educate you, give you all the information that I have spent years gathering. But all you do... What? Stop! Look at me!
Man, look.
You cannot...
Oh, this is cool, man. Oh, this is cool. I gotta go,
Put
man.
that away
I'll
from
see you
me.
later.
Get that
I'll see you
away.
later, man.
Where are you going? Get out of here!